Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. Josh here with Josh's Lawn and Landscape. And just in case something looks odd, I'm not in my usual bright green or orange attire because I'm not cutting anything this afternoon. I do have the trailer with me. I'll explain that in a second. Any of you watched my previous video had some issues. So as you can tell, the picture was in the last video, but I'll stick it in the video right here. As I stated in the last video, I had some more issues with the QuikTrak. Still has an oil leak. So I took it back to the dealer today, dropped it off. The guy took a quick look at it, and he believes that this one was masked by the previous leak, which was far more active, if you want to say. Basically, as soon as the engine built up some oil pressure, it was squirting out of the from around that gasket where it had the. Oh wow, not really sure what happened there. My camera just cut off on me. But like I said, the other leak where they fixed the gasket was just kind of, it immediately showed up as soon as the engine built up pressure. So he fixed that. He said he did run it for about 20 minutes, cut some grass, didn't see anything. And so I took it yesterday, paid my invoice, took it with me. Throttle issues worked good, and cut 3 yards with it yesterday. Made good time. And then as I was getting ready to blow it off, what I just showed you in that picture is what I saw. So I took it back there today and dropped it back off. So he looked at it for a couple of minutes, and he seems to think, just checking to make sure there's nobody coming. I got that yield sign, got to check for traffic. He seems to think that there is a leak that is developed. He calls it a slow leak, but it's noticeable enough that after the engine gets warm, it shows up. It's just slower than the previous one. But he seems to believe that it is leaking in the area of the oil pan, whether that is the gasket or possibly maybe the rim of the pan itself. I don't know if it's a crack or whatever, but it's the oil pan area, which in turn means that the engine has to be removed from the mower in order to fix it. I expressed that I would like an estimate before any work is done, as far as what the system says. He said that what he would do is he would clean it up one more time, and then run it, get it up to temperature, and verify that area, and then get me a quote on what it would cost to do that repair, which there's a number of factors involved in that, but a generalized repair of, if I got to put a gasket on it, what is it going to cost me, labor, and all of that stuff for it, which I imagine that the labor to do this is probably going to be more than what I just paid for them to fix the O-ring on the mower. So I'm just guessing. I'm going to wait on the estimate and see what I'm going to do. So don't know if I will plan to fix it. I may just do without the mower, try to get maybe get the 590 lined out for when I need somebody to help me. I can take it with me and just primarily operate the Z the rest of the season. Or if maybe even possibly, there's a lot of things going on, if I just don't feel like diving into it that much again, possibly. The mower still runs fine, but obviously I don't want to be having to check the oil every hour to hour and a half to keep it from getting low, because something like that's probably only going to get worse if you don't fix it. But depending on the estimate, I've even considered possibly selling the mower. Maybe as a possibility, I could maybe consider selling it and then just selling it as a reduced price, knowing that it needs that repair. That would go in the description. I mean, I would sell it at a firm price, and just state that it's going to need this repair, and its price is reduced, something of that nature. Don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. What would y'all do? It's just, it is what it is at this point. I just got to see what dealer says, the technician. And I ain't passing this tractor, about to go over a hill, and then I got to go around a curve. I think he may be turning right up here anyway. So, and I was so excited to be getting the QuikTrak back the other day, or knowing I would be getting it back one day this week. I actually ordered a couple sets of blades for it, and they showed up today. So, a lot of good that's going to do me right now. But they'll be there, and depending on what I decide to do down the road, it's a lot of stuff to consider. So, just kind of an update video on that. And I am on my way to, my daughter has a doubleheader softball game this evening, so that's where I'm headed. And then, yeah, so hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to cut some grass and wrap up the irrigation job, and maybe just kind of show you all the system running. Not a lot else to show on that one from previous video, but it's come together nicely, just the schedule and the way things have worked out, the weather and some other things, breakdowns. It is what it is. So like I said, just kind of wanted to update y'all on what's going on with that. I got a good 3 lawns out of the QuikTrak, but it's back in the shop, waiting to hear from the dealer. Once he gets a chance to take a look at it, hopefully before the end of the week, I will know what the prognosis is this time. So I'm gonna wrap this one up. Gotta get to the house. Just want to say, turning on a dirt road. I need to scrape this thing again. But thank y'all. I appreciate everybody's support and watching the channel, comments and reactions to everything. I just want to say again, thank y'all. As always, y'all be safe, be kind, be blessed, and catch you on the next one. Thanks, everybody.